the world of 1970s automotive innovation with a spotlight on the Chevy Monza Spyder, a car born from a tumultuous era for American automakers. Picture this. It's the 1970s, and EPA smog restrictions have cast a shadow over the once mighty American muscle cars. With big cubic-inch V8s throttled by regulations, General Motors faced a pivotal moment. How do you revitalize performance in an age of environmental consciousness and rising competition from European and Japanese automakers? Enter the Chevy Monza Spyder, a bold attempt to inject European sports car handling into a compact American platform. Built on the revamped Chevy Vega chassis, the Monza was sleeker, more modern, and a departure from the boxy designs of its predecessors. Available in various forms, a two-door coupe, a wagon, and the eye-catching hatchback, the Monza aimed to blend American ingenuity with European flair. For GM, the hatchback version of the Monza was the crown jewel. It not only looked futuristic with its aerodynamic lines, but also offered a platform ripe for performance upgrades. Designed under the watchful eye of GM's own John DeLorean, yes, that DeLorean, the Monza Spyder earned the nickname Italian Vega for its striking resemblance to the Ferrari 365 GTC4. It was a daring move, a compact car with aspirations to rival the European sports cars that were gaining popularity stateside. But looks aren't everything. Underneath the sleek exterior, GM engineers unleashed a flurry of performance enhancements. The Monza Spyder was equipped with a range of engines, including a potent V8 option, designed to appeal to enthusiasts craving speed without sacrificing fuel efficiency. This strategic maneuver was GM's bid to capture a slice of the compact sports car market dominated by foreign imports. However, the road wasn't without its challenges. The Monza faced stiff competition, not only from fellow American automakers, but also from the likes of European and Japanese imports that had already established themselves as leaders in the compact and performance segments. It was a high-stakes game for GM, a gamble that would test their ability to adapt to changing consumer preferences and regulatory landscapes. Despite its ambitions, the Monza Spyder left a lasting impression. Its blend of style, performance, and affordability appealed to a new generation of drivers looking for more than just horsepower. It represented a shift in American automotive thinking, an embrace of compact efficiency without sacrificing the thrill of the ride. As we reflect on the Chevy Monza Spyder, it's clear that its legacy extends beyond its time. It was a symbol of innovation during a transformative era, an era where American automakers dared to dream beyond muscle cars and embraced the challenge of reinventing performance for a new generation. The Monza Spyder's design was a standout for its time. Its exterior boasted a sleek front end, with square headlights that gave it a modern look, complemented by a sloping grille that hinted at its aerodynamic intentions. The hood featured a central cowl for engine space, a deliberate design choice that underscored the car's performance capabilities. This aesthetic was not just for show, it was a nod to the engineering prowess under the hood. The interior was airy and modern, reflecting GM's concerted effort to blend American comfort with a touch of European style, aiming to appeal to a broader audience that desired both luxury and performance. Now, let's talk about the heart of the Monza Spyder, the engine. Initially, GM had ambitious plans to equip the Monza 2+2 Spyder with a rotary engine, a cutting-edge choice inspired by their acquisition of the Wankel rotary engine design from NSU Motorworks. This move was meant to place GM at the forefront of innovative automotive technology. However, reality soon set in. The rotary engine faced significant issues, including poor performance, durability problems, and abysmal fuel economy. These drawbacks forced GM to abandon their rotary dreams and pivot back to more conventional engine options. The base model Monza was equipped with a modest 2.3-liter aluminum block 4-cylinder engine. This engine featured an overhead cam and a single-barrel carburetor, producing a meager 70 horsepower. This powertrain, also used in the Vega, was not exactly exhilarating to say the least. It struggled to deliver the performance enthusiasts craved, which was a major letdown for a car that looked as sporty as the Monza Spyder. Other engine options included the Iron Duke 4-cylinder, but its lackluster performance didn't win over many fans. Despite these challenges, the Monza Spyder remained a fascinating chapter in GM's history, a testament to the company's willingness to experiment and innovate, even if the results were mixed. In 1975, the Monza Spyder, aimed at performance enthusiasts, received a 4.3-liter, 262 cubic inches, small block V8 engine. Despite being the smallest V8 in Chevy's lineup at the time, it only managed to muster 110 horsepower. That's barely more than some modern compact cars, but back then, it was a step up for those seeking a bit more zip in their drive. Interestingly, California residents could opt for a 350 small block V8, pushing out a slightly better 125 horsepower thanks to less stringent emission regulations, a rarity in the era of tightening environmental standards. As the years progressed, so did the Monza's power plant options. By 1977, the Monza Spyder received an upgrade to Chevy's 305 cubic inch V8, boosting horsepower to a marginally improved 140. While still not setting records for speed, it was nearly 30% more powerful than the initial 262 cubic inch V8, appealing slightly more to performance-minded buyers. GM also experimented with V6 options, reflecting their evolving lineup and the changing demands of consumers during the 1970s energy crisis. These engines aimed to balance performance with improved fuel efficiency, though they too faced challenges in meeting the expectations of drivers accustomed to the roar of classic American muscle. The Monza Spyder wasn't just about raw horsepower. It represented GM's adaptation to a shifting automotive landscape, where performance had to coexist with emissions regulations and fuel economy concerns. Its evolution mirrored GM's broader strategy of balancing tradition with innovation, ultimately paving the way for future compact sports cars and performance-oriented models. The Monza Spyder debuted in 1976 with the Z01 Spyder equipment package, setting the foundation for its sporty identity. This package included essentials like a radio, blackwall tires, a sports suspension for better handling, and a sporty steering wheel. It also boasted Spyder badges and a dual tailpipe exhaust system. For 1979, white lettering was added to the tires, adding a touch of flair to its athletic stance. Building on the success of the Z01, Chevy introduced the Z02 Spyder appearance package. This option decked out the Monza Spyder with black highlights across its body, complemented by a body-colored front air dam and rear spoiler. Spyder emblems and side stripes featuring Spyder lettering adorned the car, enhancing its visual appeal. By 1980, the Z02 package even included special hood and rear spoiler decals, adding a distinctive touch to its aggressive design. For enthusiasts seeking the best of both worlds, there was the Z29 package, which combined the Z01 equipment with the Z02 appearance enhancements. This comprehensive package included additional features such as black painted rally wheels with bright trim rings and special center caps. These modifications not only improved performance, but also elevated the Monza Spyder's aesthetic appeal, making it a standout choice among compact sports cars of its time. Upon its release, the Monza Spyder garnered a mixed but enthusiastic response from automotive enthusiasts. While it couldn't compete with the likes of the Camaro or Corvette in sheer horsepower or speed, it carved out its niche as a nimble canyon carver. Its independent A-arm front suspension, disc brakes, and Camaro-inspired torque arm rear suspension provided superior stability and handling, making it a favorite for spirited driving and road racing. Weighing in at around 3,000 pounds fully loaded, the Monza Spyder boasted a chassis that many argued was superior to its Camaro counterparts. Inside, buyers could personalize their experience with options like wood grain dashboard inlays and a choice between leather or cloth bucket seats. The 2+2 configuration offered ample space and comfort, complete with a big gauge cluster up front for a sporty cockpit feel. In conclusion, while the Monza Spyder may not have been the fastest in a straight line, it embodied GM's adaptation to a changing automotive landscape. It was designed not just for speed, but for precision handling and driving enjoyment on twisty roads. The various trim packages offered buyers a chance to customize their Monza Spyder to suit their style and performance preferences, showcasing GM's commitment to catering to a diverse range of driving enthusiasts. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, press the subscribe button, and also drop your thoughts in the comment section.